Hello. You're tuning into the episode of
TheWunderkindShow.
And Merry Christmas to all. Look, guys, let me tell you something right now. Today is the day. Y'all know what today is. It's Christmas. You already know Jesus is the reason I'm for the seasons. Yeah. Just want to give a shout out to everybody. I love you guys. It's another year almost done. You know what I'm saying? We got one more week of this year, and then we're on to 2025. I just want to tell everybody thank you, and I love you guys dearly. Y'all have no idea. You know, you guys have no idea. But I also want to illuminate and give my predictions for today's game at 4:30. Now, I know some people wanted me to stream. I might not stream today simply because I have to do some stuff with the family, so I might not. If you see me pop up, you know I am. If you don't, I might not. But I'm going to tell you exactly what I feel is going to happen for this game for predictions. All right? So let's get this party started and do it the right way. For one, I want to make sure I say this. I think Lamar goes ape you-know-what in this game. I think that the Ravens not only dominate from the opening kickoff, I think they dominate to the closing also. Their big hitting linebacker is not playing. They've been reeling offensively, especially with the horrific injury of Tank Dell, who has already been ruled out for all of next season also. Prayers go out to his family. So I want to make sure that everybody knows that this game, I don't think this is going to be a close game at all. I think it's going to be a game where the Ravens get comfortable and start to roll really quickly. Now, with that being said, and I said I feel like Lamar's going to go off, let me get to these statistics and what I think is going to happen. For one, I think the Ravens win. We're going to take that out of the way. Number two, Lamar Jackson. I think he does 4 passing touchdowns this game. Now, there will be an opportunity to get a Jackson 5, but I think this game, they absolutely try to get Derrick Henry into the end zone. And I think that only might he not get into the end zone, he might get to the end zone twice. Now, with that being said, if Keaton Mitchell plays today, he will take one of Derrick Henry's touchdowns. I already told you, I think Lamar gets 4 touchdowns in this game. I think he throws for about 250 to 290 yards. I also think he puts down on the ground roughly 50 to 60 rushing yards. I think Bateman gets a touchdown this game. I think Mark Andrews, of course, gets a touchdown this game. But like I said earlier, I think that Keaton Mitchell, if he plays, I think he plays. Because there's no way the Ravens are going to shoot 2 running backs. I think that he scores. And I think they're going to use him almost like they used Justice Hill. And I think he's going to have one of those little wheel routes or one of those, dump-off passes to the right side. And he's going to take it the distance, and that's going to be his first touchdown for the season. Also, leading receiver for today, I think, is going to be Rashad Bateman. I think he's going to have a big game also. Look for Bateman to have around 100 yards receiving this game. Also look for Isaiah Likely to have a lot of receiving yards, anywhere between 60 to 70 yards receiving for Isaiah Likely this game. Once again, I think this is going to be one of those games where big plays are going to make themselves prevalent from beginning to end, and I think that Isaiah Likely and Bateman are going to be leading those plays. Now, with Derrick Henry, he's going to do his thing. Derrick Henry's going to have at least 130, 140 yards rushing in this game. I already told you he has 2 touchdowns if Keaton Mitchell is allowed to play. If Keaton Mitchell is not allowed to play, then he gets 2. If Keaton Mitchell does, I think Keaton Mitchell, takes one of his touchdowns, because what they do is when it's time to pass, they take Derrick Henry off the field and then use the faster backs in passing situations, like full-blown passing situations. So I do feel like Keaton scores in this game if he's allowed to get on the field. Now, I don't think Isaiah Likely scores this game, but like I said, I feel like Mark Andrews gets into the end zone this game. I think Bateman gets into the end zone. Also, I think we get a sack from the entire D-line. That's my dark horse. I think Broderick Washington gets a sack. I think Odafe Owe gets a sack, or at least half a. All these guys are getting at least half a sack. Kyle Van Noy is going to get at least a half a sack. Matabiki is going to get at least half a sack. And look for an Ardarius Watch to interception also. Those are my predictions for this game. Finishing score for this game, I got the Ravens beating them 45-21. I think that they're going to have a couple opportunities with Nico Collins through the air. I also think that Joe Mixon finds the end zone, but they're not going to be able to keep up with the just sheer scoring volume of the Ravens. I think the Ravens are going to have quick strike scores, and I think they're going to have drives where they just keep pounding them, pause until they get to the end zone, and then it's all she wrote. And that's where I feel like Derrick Henry's going to get into the end zone for his. So, yeah, look for at least 2 Derrick Henry 25 to 30-yard scampers in this game. Like I said, I already told you guys, I think he gets to around 125, 140 yards rushing, and he's going to get either 1 or 2 touchdowns. So, yeah, I think there's going to be one of those games where the passing and the rushing game is going off. And I think the reason why also we're going to have extra possessions is because of the turnovers I told you about. I think that C.J. Stroud will probably end this game 2 passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions, somewhere like that. But he's going to be sacked at least 4 or 5 times this game. Make sure, I hope you guys know that. Joe Mixon, I believe, is going to have a very decent game. 70 yards rushing, 80 yards rushing, a touchdown, maybe even 2. And Nico Collins is going to have most of the receptions. Look for him to have the same thing, or like Joe Mixon, but through the air, around 70 to 80 yards, maybe a touchdown or 2, based on whoever gets that last touchdown rather than to make it 21. So that's what I feel. Now, could this be that they just make big plays and get a lot of field goals? Yes, but the reason why I don't believe that is because if we start blowing them out, they're going to start going for it on 4-down territory. They're going to start kicking field goals. That's why I believe they'll score at least 3 times in this game, because they're going to go for it, keep going for it, and that will eventually break one through, and they might go from 14 to 21, salvage the score a little bit. Yeah, and help other people get their, to their escalators and their contracts. And that's just being real with you. You know what I'm saying? But that's my predictions for this game moving forward at 4:30 today. Oh! It was a little delayed. I got you again. Oh! I got you. But like I said, that's what my predictions are for today. Ravens versus Texans, 4:30 on Netflix. But what do you guys think? What are your predictions for this game? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. All right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know, love the comments. If you haven't done so already, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content, goodness, waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And before we go any further, I just want to give a big shout out and a thank you for this. I mean, this was so big. I thought it was thoughtful. Webb hits me up and says, "Merry Christmas to you and your family," with a massive $20 donation. Webb, we got you, bro. We got you, bro. We got you, bro. Thank you so much for that. Merry Christmas to you. And shout outs to you for doing that. Like I said, this is the seasons for giving, but everybody right now is working their butts off. A lot of people are struggling, and you guys are still supporting this channel. I have nothing but respect and adulation for everyone that's doing that. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much, Webb. It's very appreciated. And like I said, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, or Happy New Year's to you and your family. But yeah, if you want to do what Webb did and donate and help out and stuff like that, bottom of the screen is a QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. And as you've seen, the camera's been giving some problems here and there. So that's what we're saving it for, to get new cameras and everything else so we can move on with this. You know what I'm saying? But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This your host, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy.
Under the sea, under the sea.